I think the first song we actually did on Ride the Lightning was the Ride the Lightning song, but I'm not sure. But it was either that or Creeping Death. It was one of the really long songs. Remember that choir thing where they shout "die" and we overdubbed that tons of times, and I sent them all in there. And I was at one point we'd done like 5 or 6 takes, and they came in and had a listen. I think we should do some more, and I kind of instructed Lars to say on this take, because I knew that Cliff was just faking it. He wasn't singing. So I said to everybody, on this take, just fake it, just so we can hear whether Cliff is singing or not. And they went in, and no sound came out. So I was like, Cliff, you fuck. So, yeah, but I mean...
That's hilarious. Why wasn't Cliff singing?
Because he didn't like the sound of his voice. I don't know. Maybe he thought he couldn't sing. He's a bass player. You never know what happens in the minds of a bass player.
What was Cliff like in the studio? From what I've heard, he was the most musically gifted. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he was the only one that actually been schooled in music. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if he was the better musician. I rate James pretty high up there as one. I think James is probably the best rhythm guitar player in the world. But he was definitely the most schooled music-wise, and some of the parts he came up with were things that nobody in a metal band would ever have done except for Cliff. So yeah, he was great, and he was just a mellow, kind, dude. We were sitting, having a beer, playing poker. He liked playing poker. So yeah, he was just a cool dude to hang out with. He was really nice, really gentle. Knew a lot of stuff about things, so you could sit and talk with him for hours and hours.